Today is June 12, 2025, Nigeria's Democracy Day. But I have one question for Professor Mahmood Yakubu, INEC chairman. Do we have democracy in Nigeria? There are principles upon which democracy is built. There are pillars upon which democracy stands and thrives. Two of them are the rule of law and free and fair elections. These two pillars question Professor Mahmood Yakubu, how are you faring? Professor Mahmood Yakubu, can you say INEC under your watch respects the rule of law and are giving Nigerians free and fair elections? Can we say that INEC under your watch is contributing to destroying democracy in Nigeria? It's Democracy Day. But it's a serious question for you, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. As a professor, are you not bringing shame to the academia? Are you not bringing shame to Nigeria in the Committee of Countries? When you refuse to respect the rule of law, and when INEC under your watch has given Nigeria nothing close to free and fair elections, are you not? If you don't care about the academia, if you don't care about Nigeria as a country, how we are perceived, do you not care about your own name? Are you not ashamed that you continue to drag mud on your own name, desecrating Nigeria's democracy? Would you argue that you are not desecrating Nigeria's democracy, Professor Mahmood? Would you argue that? Are you respecting the rule of law? What does the Constitution of Nigeria, the Electoral Act 2022, and even your own INEC's electoral guideline, what do they say about registration of new political parties in Nigeria? What are the guidelines you have prescribed for registration of new political parties in Nigeria? Are you following? Are you respecting those procedures and guidelines? We have written application to you, and you have written a response to us. What we can take out from there is this. You said you had acknowledged our applications, but that we should be informed that INEC has not opened the registration portal for registering new political parties. Those were your response. Is this response in accordance with the Constitution, the electoral guideline, and even your INEC's guideline? Is it in accordance with it? Or is it a smart move to deliberately delay or stop registration of new political parties? Are you acting under instruction from Tinubu not to register new political parties? Are you following the rule of law? Are you respecting it? Now, your response would have seemed harmless. It would seem as though you are respecting the rule of law or you are complying with the electoral laws in Nigeria until we hear that even 6 years ago, political associations have applied to you to register as political parties in Nigeria, and you, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, gave them the same response, telling them that the portal has not been opened for registration of new political parties. 6 years ago. So, in 6 years, you have not opened portal for registration of new political parties? In 6 years, Professor Mahmood, is that what the law says? Every time you appear before the Senate committee, before the House committee, you appear before Nigerians on TV, you claim that INEC respects the law. Does INEC respect the law when it refuses to register new political parties in 6 years? Does the law allow you or empower INEC to stop registration of political parties in 6 years? The answer is no. And you, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, you know it. The only time that INEC is permitted by law, electoral guideline, and even your own INEC's guideline is the 12-month blackout period preceding a general election. And that time does not start until February of 2026. So, in 6 years, not registering new political parties when there are over 70 applications, you are breaching the law. You are violating the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And it is Democracy Day. So this is an ultimatum to you. Save face. Respect the rule of law. Respect due process. And continue with the applications for registrations of new political parties that we have. We will not just sit down and take your impunity anymore. We will shine light on it and we will take decisive action. This is also to put on notice the security agencies. They continue disrespect for the rule of law. They continue disregard for due process. The continued violation of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by INEC is an invitation to anarchy. So call INEC to order. INEC is a creation of the law, and INEC must be seen to respect the law, to respect due process. It's June 12th, Democracy Day 2025. Do not let Professor Mahmood Yakubu and INEC under his watch destroy what is left of our democracy. We demand registration of new political parties now. We demand it. It continues to look as though INEC is working for APC. It continues to look as if Tinubu has given instructions to INEC to frustrate the voices of Nigerians. Because the very tenets of democracy, free and fair elections, and respect for the rule of law, INEC is violating it. Is it because Tinubu is afraid of free and fair elections? And if anybody will allow Tinubu to use them, should it be a professor that is supposed to be respected as a body of knowledge? Should it be a professor? Mahmood Yakubu, should you allow Tinubu to use you? If indeed it is Tinubu that has given you instructions to frustrate Nigerians by violating the Constitution and disrespecting rule of law, should you? Do you not have respect for the professor before your name? Do you not have respect for your name? Do you not have regard for the image of Nigeria in the international community? Do you not care that your actions could push Nigeria into anarchy? What you're doing is disrespect for the rule of law. And when there is no rule of law in any society, Thomas Hobbes has given the perfect description many hundreds of years ago. Life is brutish, nasty, and short. That life can be any life, including yours. Don't push Nigeria into anarchy by your continued disrespect for the Electoral Act and your own guideline. Your continued violation of the Constitution of Nigeria. All security agencies, DSS, Nigerian Police, Nigerian Army, National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, don't allow Mahmood Yakubu's INEC to push Nigeria into anarchy. Call on Mahmood to respect the rule of law and start registering new political parties now, so that we can truly have something to celebrate on this June 12th, Democracy Day. So that we can truly have democracy. If Tinubu is sure that he is a true master strategist, let him give Nigerians free and fair elections. If he wins in a free and fair elections, we will clap for him. But he should stop branding or pushing himself as a master strategist when he cannot bear on INEC. He doesn't even need to bear on INEC, because INEC is supposed to be an independent body. But he can advise them. So if Tinubu is truly a master strategist, you watching this video, if you're close to him, tell him to prove his political strategy to Nigerians by advising INEC to respect the rule of law. And telling INEC, compelling INEC to respect the rule of law, because he has that power. It is not interference when he tells INEC to respect the rule of law. Because failure of Mahmood Yakubu to respect the rule of law, his continued violation of the Constitution, the Electoral Act, and INEC guidelines is an invitation to anarchy. And anarchy will not favor any of us. The only people that we gain will be the enemies of Nigeria that are interested only in plundering and looting the resources of Nigeria for their own benefits. So let us have something to celebrate today's Democracy Day. Call INEC boss to order. Don't let him push Nigeria into anarchy. There are over 70 applications to INEC. INEC must continue with the process. What is the process?